Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be running a list that held a 77% win rate from Diamond all the way up to like top 700 Mythic or so. Only over, 23 games, something like that. So not super significant, but certainly a nice hot streak. It's running some graveyard hate like Strategic Betrayal and a new card from Avatar I haven't touched yet. The Raven Eagle, a 3-mana 2/3 bird assassin flyer. When it enters or attacks, exile up to one target card from a graveyard. If it's a creature card, make a clue. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, drain the opponent for one. You can either draw an extra card through the clue tokens you're getting from this, or just off your Unholy Annex. Other new card from Avatar is Realm of Ko. I also haven't played this yet. Enters tapped unless you control a basic. Pay 4 and tap to create a 1/1 colorless spirit token with this creature can't block or be blocked by non-spirit creatures. The rest of it is some pretty standard stuff. We got some interesting removal spell selections. A single Heartless Act. Destroy target creature with no counters on it. So I guess you really hope you have this deployed before the Aerobroid resolves. Long Goodbye also can't kill a Aerobroid. Destroy target creature or Planeswalker with mana value 3 or less. Can't be countered by Ward, so gets around Shelter by Ghosts. Gets around like Innkeeper's Talent, Ward abilities, but I feel like I'd just rather put in 4 Shoot the Sheriffs. Keep it as is for now. Tragic Trajectory looks good. Some random Vine Lashers also in there, so it's got some interesting choices. Some Luis, only 3 Bloodletters. I don't know. We'll try it out. Someone had success with it, so we'll see how it does. We'll do some unedited ranked Mythic standard best of one. This is a best of one list that did well in the best of one. Here we go.
If you complete it, you'll get a reward.
Why is Sparky the robot talking to me? Where's that coming from? I have YouTube open. I don't know why Sparky was talking to us. I don't know what's up with that. Ari Armageddon. Okay. The Virtuous. Draw looks good. A 1-draw and a bunch of removal. Elf on 1. What kind of green are you? I think these days you actually are shooting this. I feel like you see more Aerobroid ramp versus like Landfall. I don't know. It used to be obvious. Nah, now we wasted our removal spell. Too bad. Can't be countered by Ward, but can be hexproofed away. I think we're probably killing this thing now. Versus leaving open a Snakeskin Veil. It's too bad. If we could go back in time, we would not have wasted the removal spell on the elf. Would have saved it for like a Tifa. Badger Mole coming out, okay. Okay. I think we continue to just have to kill stuff fast. I guess if they have Land Aerobroid, they just play Land Aerobroid. Maybe that's more important than the Badger Mole here. I think we'll look for the Aerobroid instead of tapping out on our turn. It's a Hydra. It's also worth killing. Let's see if they leave open 1 mana. 2 mana open. Okay. I don't see any stick there. I think we got the clean exile here. I don't think they have Snakeskin Veil. I think they have nothing at instant speed. In fact, nothing at all for 2 mana. Well, we're curving out like a champ, I'll tell you that. Creature. Okay. Not such a shabby start. Could still lose at any time to a Aerobroid, but for now we're doing okay. Loot the Exuberant Explorer. Additional land on each of your turns. 6 mana. Look at top 6. When you reveal a creature card, mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control from them and put it onto the battlefield. So that is go fetch a Aerobroid next turn, eh? So we can We can dig 1 for a removal spell here and still slash, I guess. Let's see what's up first. Okay. Let's see if they want to take any blocks at all here. Opponent is very suspicious. So we're hoping a Roboid is not in the top 6. Right. Opponent drops to 15. Land Slasher, if they somehow tap everything, we can just win next turn with Bloodletter, but it seems pretty unlikely. Alright, loot it up. Pre-combat, 1 mana open. It's an Roboroid, top 6. Game on. Let's see if they attack with the Mole, because then they're forced to block the Slasher with the Roboroid, which would be great. Nope, not this time. Maybe you draw your second card each turn. How important is the extra 2 damage? Extra 1 damage, actually. They have to block the Slasher. So we'll get in... I think we can take the draw first, is my point I'm trying to make. Before we do Bloodletter. Alright, not a removal spell for the Roboroid. They at least gotta block you. So they block the Cub there. If they don't block the Roboroid, we drop to... We drop to 16. We have 1 blocker back. 4, 8, 12? Okay, we'll try this. Any creatures left? No. Okay. That's one way to do it. You know, I was looking forward to the next turn of that game. That's okay. We'll take the W and move on. Comments, comments, comments. Sort by newest. Plantasico says, Sapoa's list. Give the man credit. Apparently that's the author of the Dragon's List. I should. Every video, give credit to whoever made the deck. It's not like a, I just don't know if you guys know these people. They're just like random names off the internet, but I probably should. I just get kind of lazy. However, the Boros Dragon's List, I would probably categorize as not particularly good. So I don't know if the man wants credit or not. But you're right. In general, I should be doing that. And in fact, we'll even do it today. Today's list is from someone named Moy. M-O-Y. Do you guys know him? I don't know. I don't know. What goes first? No mock. Did I not give the list yesterday? Is that true? Someone said no mocks. Does that mean no mocks fields? Land go. Did I not add it? No, I got it. I got it. No chrome mocks, maybe, is the question? The, like, 0 mana artifact that ramps you into dragons or something? I don't know. Alright, what are we doing here? Fire Crystal, you can keep that one in hand. Purposing Bay Synth. Saw Blades will eventually kill this thing. But we could play around it. And just take the Synth here instead. The Synth will kill us eventually. I think we take the Synth and we just don't attack with the bat. This All Blades onto nothing. So they're going to go the slow path and try to upgrade it. Alright, that means we can actually start attacking here. Let's go super aggro. Give them heck. Hope they don't just top deck another Saw Blades, but gotta get them dead eventually. It's the Chucktron, by the way. It's a good name. Relic for 2. Level it up into what? Snare. They don't want to risk the turn 4. Respect. Okay. Keep putting on pressure as best we can. Alright, level up the Saw Blades. Go get another snare. Dude is just warding off these slashers. He can't afford for us to have the Bloodletter in hand. And a Saw Blades. It does take the bat, by the way. We did risk the bat attack. Dodge, okay. Heart Strategic Betrayal. Okay. Alright. I think we just get the biggest, baddest boy we can. Having air threats is generally pretty good against this deck. If there's anyone who's going to get through, it's going to be in the air. Level the Saw Blades again. Go get another removal spell. Dude's doing just fine. Dude is having no issues at all. I mean, this is going to be our worst matchup. Even just Braided Net alone is torturous. Oh, they get the Synth. Oh, they're ready to go. Braided Net. Just tap down our stuff every turn. Yeah, we're getting... This is our worst matchup by far. Our win rate's got to be abysmal. Station up. Okay. I mean, Luis doesn't do it, so we got to top deck something really good here. So we got to level up the NX. Luis ain't doing jack. At least they have Fire Crystal in hand. They've been down a card the entire game. They're still going to absolutely annihilate us. One top, one bottom. Not looking good either. Authority. Okay, fine. And now he can copy synthesizers. Are we good to scoop here? I think we're basically good to scoop here. I don't think we can beat Adagia, right? I just don't see how we can possibly ever get around that. Copy the snare, copy the synth, like... Saw Blades. Alright, he's got it. Great. Yeah, I mean, we'll give him like one more turn, but we just can't really get around this. Battlefront, also good top deck. I'm done. I'm about done. This is for sure our first. We had a really strong start. You know, we had some things that could put on pressure. But, the Bay. We took the synth over the Bay earlier. Because we had all the, should we have taken the Bay instead? That would have gone synth, scry 2. Yeah, maybe we should have taken the Bay instead. Alright, I think we're done with this. I don't think I need to see. If we take the Bay instead... They top deck pretty well though, right? They spent a lot of mana upgrading, you know, the Saw Blades into a Perilous Snare, but we had a lot of threats. But then they top decked more 2-drops and they kept upgrading into answers. I don't know, maybe we should have taken the Bay. Maybe that was a mistake on my part.
You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker.
Nameless City Apparel. That's quite the name. Hey Doc, great video as always. Thanks for showing the unedited. It's such a breath of fresh air to see decks performing as they really do, not hyped to the skies by cutting losses. The World's winning deck was obviously very good against the meta in the tournament, but do you think it's as strong on ladder? So I answered this yesterday, but it was maybe in the like last 10 or 15 minutes of the video, so maybe you missed it or didn't stay that long. I thought it was pretty good. I had a good time with it in Best of One. I thought I had a pretty successful, 1 hour of gameplay, but it felt very strong. I had some big comebacks against mono green and mono white creature decks, where even though we were down the entire game, managed to come back. It felt pretty good. But the stats from bronze to mythic, and I think even from like plat to mythic or diamond to mythic, I'll basically show it as literally 50% win rate, maybe 50.5. I think it was like bottom of the C tier, middle of the C tier. I was hoping, I was curious to find, oh, maybe if we, increase the ranking up to like plat to mythic or just mythic, like maybe there's a skill issue, maybe it's not doing as well in bronze because maybe there's some skill issue there. But I was not able to prove that. Hold on, let me think for a sec. Tamir Dragonstorm. Tamir Zombify? Villainous Wrath. Do they have anything down there? They do have a meringue. Can we win before they Villainous Wrath? Do we lose if they meringue? We do lose if they meringue, probably, too, though. So I think you have to take the Zombify still. And hope we can win before they hit their 5th land, but I don't know about that. I think if they go land, Zombify, meringue, bounce 2 things, that's pretty hard to come back from. Plus they would have this, I don't know, yeah. If we had a clean answer to meringue, maybe we would run that route, but we don't have a way through yet. They just take the block here no matter what. And then they replay the next cure, and then they sweep. If they hit all the lands they need. Is there any way through here? We have the Raven Eagle. Ah, shit. Maybe we should have left him with the Zombify. That would have been smarter. Whoops. Alright, well, we live with our choices. Yeah, we'll just do this, I guess. That was a mistake. That was definitely a mistake. I forgot that's what that card did. I'm just going to play the next one anyway. Alright, we should have taken the Sweeper for sure. And then just use the Eagle to keep the graveyard clean. That was just 100% mistake. I just totally forgot that's what this new card did. Random bird in hand. It blocks. I guess they're going to play the next one. Or they just want their chart to course. I don't know. Survey land. They're just looking for that next land to sweep. We have 10 damage in hand. We probably just want to follow up with a Sanctuary here. Okay. Survey land, interesting. Attack again, you got it. Backup blocker? Alright, we might walk away with this one. Let's see if they can find a 1-mana bounce or removal spell. Let's see if it auto passes to us after the discard here. I think it does. I think they have nothing. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the Bloodletter. It's not lethal. If we just Tragic Trajectory here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage. Oh, we can bat away the thing. I guess we're batting this turn. I guess that makes the most sense. Let's just take the Sweeper if we can. Massacre Worm. Whew. You better hope... Oh, they have two double Villainous Wrath in the hand anyway. Oh, God. All right, well, they're going to Wrath regardless. So this doesn't actually matter. Well, that's awkward. Drop to 6. I guess we go ahead and take our clue, get our other Raven triggered. Land Sanctuary would drop them to 2, and then Villager could maybe drop them the rest of the way. We're down to 8 as well. What does Zombify get? Kiora? I think we can do it just with Luis. Drop to 2. They do whatever they do. We go land Luis for X equals 2 or bigger. Depends if they have a really big reanimate turn that's lifelink here. Oh, they can... No. Oh, they get our bat. They take... Wait, I think you have to take Luis there, though. Right? Alright, I think we got it here. X equals 3. I guess we had it either way. They take Luis, we kill the... No, the bat would have been a 4/4. We could have sacked the clue for 2. I guess we would have had it. Probably either... I think any which way we would have had it. Because we could have sacked the clue, and then minus 12 or minus 10 the bat, and then just attack with the Sanctuary. So maybe there was no way they could have won that. We definitely whiffed the... If we could do it all over again, we should have prioritized Villainous Wrath in the beginning, and then relied on the Raven to strip the Zombify target, left him with Zombify. And then eventually they would have top-decked the second Villainous Wrath, but we didn't know that at the beginning, so that was just straight up misplay in the beginning, I think. Opponent goes first. I don't know what to make this Vine Lasher. I'm a little bit suspect on this being a critical part of the deck, but here it is. We'll keep it. Anyway, I was trying to answer your question. Yeah, so the data shows it's really just 50-50 deck, but then I also went on to say that, sure, it's only 50% win rate deck, or 50.5, but the best deck in all of Best of 1 Standard is only a 56% win rate. So there's a really tight margin between the best deck and like an average deck, which is good for the meta as a whole. Should have played the other Vine Lash first. It's yapping too much. So we're probably going to play that here anyway. Is a my bad. Yeah, so it's average, but it's not that much worse than the best deck, is what I'm trying to say. Air Temple. Alright, so it's probably Azorius Flyers. They want to flash in the 2/3 Aang here, I guess. I don't know that we need to attack. If we play the Annex, they could counter it. If they airbend it, we're really happy. I think we'll just go for the Slasher here, though. Nice countered. Okay. Because if they airbend the... If they airbend the Annex, I think we can cast the 5 mana half for 2. Maybe, is my assumption of how that works. I do regret not taking that 1 point of damage on turn 2. That might come to cost us. Already down to 12 here. This little Vine Lasher could totally put in work. So now they want to flash in the Flash Cat, I guess, for 4. Or Appa, if they run Appa. I guess we'll attack into that and then Strategic Betrayal if we really think... Looks like they're inducing on their turn, though. Plus we can shoot the Sheriff if we really want to. Let's take our triggers. I think we can attack. We shoot the Sheriff and Strategic Betrayal. Like, it seems like a decent attack. I don't know if we sacrifice a Vine Lasher or not. Like, what are we trying to flash in here? Just get lost. That is not so scary. 2 mana open. Yeah, I'll throw out an Annex. We have another get lost. Another, nothing, no stick at all. That's crazy. Okay. Cecil on top is okay, but land, let's flip Annex, which is pretty good. Okay, also decent. They shocked in Passage and just get lost it. So, what's up with that? This one does not get shocked in. I think this turn we're going bat first and force something out of their hand. Nice. And then, also this Vine Lasher's tearing them to shreds here. Let's force them to do something here. And if they flash in the Flash Cat, I think there's only one Flash Cat in the deck. We can just Strategic Betrayal. I may be over-indexing on it a bit. Alright. And comes out. If you airbend the bat, we just play it back for 2 anyway if we really want to. Which I think I'm down to do. We might be able to attack through here anyway. Luis is a decent amount of pressure given that they're so low. Yeah, this is a good amount of pressure. That was weird. That was kind of a weird game by the opponent. They shot in that land, but then decided to get lost one of our 1/2s or whatever. Would have been curious to see what their hand was at that time and if that made sense. And then the thing is, then we cast a spell. There was no stick. It's not like they had get lost and also, no more lives at the same time. So they only had. It's pretty weird. Why did they shock it in? They might have had a 3-mana Ang with 4 mana open, and they had a get lost, but nothing else. What else would they have had in hand to fill out the 4 mana they wanted that turn? I don't know. Loodle Lemon. Would love to see some actual best of 1 lists. You're welcome. Here's a best of 1 list. Sucks we don't have better data for it since there's never events for it. Would love to see a newer video on 4-color allies too. Sounds good. It's really strong in best of 1, even with all the turn 4 win decks. Yeah, I could do another allies deck. I've kind of overdone it a little bit, but I do like the genre. I just think it's fun. It's pretty reminiscent of like the mono white soldiers or Rosario soldiers, and I liked that archetype years ago, so I like playing it. I don't want to bore you guys, but I do have another list. I think a list running a lot of the red ally that I've been meaning to play, but I just don't want to bore you guys. Enters, draw, discard, 3 mana sack, create an artifact. What the heck? All right, fine. Okay. Gruul Dinosaurs. I guess they're going to reanimate one of these next turn. Not a whole lot we can do about that. Except for Raven Eagle. Except for the only thing that matters. Problem is they have a couple good targets, right? I guess the Hatcher is less devastating. I mean, they're both pretty bad, but we got to do this. Maybe they won't have Zombify. You gonna counter my Eagle? Get out of there. This guy's just terrible. I think it's gotta be this guy. Alright. Dead. Discard another one? Discard another Panini Hatcher. Alright, is it turn 4 Zombify? It is. We have a lot of blockers for our slasher, unfortunately. It's a hasty dino. Can't kill this thing with long goodbye. Wish we had shoot the sheriff. Can attack, trade, play a backup dude. Ow. Guess we long goodbye the 0/1 instead? Do I have to deal with an extra 3/2? That might have been better. Might have been a better play. Backup Cecil plus long goodbye the 0/1. Okay. This is a good amount of pressure. Sure. Okay, the zombie assassins are coming back. Melted Moxite again. Discard. Create a tapped 2/2 colorless robot artifact. So interesting. Uh-oh. There's the next Zombify. It's a 7/6. We can absorb 4 damage. That's probably worth it, I guess. We can't top deck lethal from here anyway. Hope they whiff. Hope it just lands and Mana Dorks on top. Plus we kill the thing for next turn. Nope. It's a Gulta. And let's see what's in hand. Nothing. Hey, a whiff in hand. We have no answer. Again, I don't think Long Goodbye should even be in the deck. Alright, Eagle Cacaw. Take the Gulta. Gishath. Okay, we drop low, we flip, take our draw here. Take our Raven Eagle ping. This thing is a 12/12 with trample, by the way. So we have to double block it, I guess, and take the lifelink off Cecil. Take an 8. So, yeah, I guess we're doing this and this. Who's more important? What if we do it the other way? Go up to 11. Take 9, go to 2. Keep Cecil, though. I think I like the Raven Eagle better. Not sure. We might be dead either way. Up to 3. That does do it. That's a hell of a top deck right there. We want this first, though. Hasty creature off the top? You think so? Nah, I don't think so. I guess they could have Hasty Panini Maker. Would we lose to that? Maybe that's too greedy? Hasty Panini Maker, right? Attack for 3? We'd be up at 4. I think it's worth the attack here. Alright. Doesn't matter who we take. You go first. Take it all, baby. Unless you can flash in something. Take that draw. Okay. Up to 4, we survived the Panini Maker. That was a hell of a top deck. That's a hell of a threat, too. Let's go. What a great, a great top deck there. Come on. Very, very happy about that result. Anyway, yeah, I'll give the 4-color out. I like the deck. I'll play it. If I got nothing better to do, I'll play it. I've got it queued up in my list of decks to play. There's a good one I saw that did well in best of 1. High win rate over, you know, some sample size that has run a lot of the red ally. So I'll be down to that. Because I didn't run a lot of the red ally. Maybe it's been outclassed by the just like the Bant combo version. Reefer monster. Is reefer weed? Is that what it is? I feel like it is, but I'm not really a big weed guy. I wouldn't know. Reefer monster says, it seems like you haven't been winning a whole lot with this set. I beg to disagree. I don't think that's correct. But I don't have any evidence to back it up. Because I don't have Untapped on my Mac laptop, so I'm not recording my game, so I can't actually see my account win rate. I think I'm doing just fine. Yeah, I guess we can just get rid of this thing forever. Seems fine. Sure. Okay. Miner with blue open. There's still stick in hand for 1 blue. So they got a bounce spell here. Okay, let's see if they want to bounce. No, they have a sorcery spell. So they have boomerang basics in hand. Let's still play this out. A lot of boomerang basics. Okay, well, we'll take this guy, I guess. I guess they'll have the 3-mana enchantment, which they just top decked here. Okay. Puts on an absurd amount of pressure, but alright, that's fine. Down to 10. 3rd land, that's nice. So they gotta hit that 3rd land too. You can flip Cecil, that's nice. Go a 4/4 blocker. They could bounce that. I think it's Slasher here. The other thing we could do is like long goodbye, but that might be really pressured by the slash. We could long goodbye and Cecil. And then if they bounce the first Cecil, we have the next one already queued up. That's kind of weird. Let's play Slasher. Another blue means they get a lot of basics this turn. Alright, so that one goes back. No draw. They get a Death Touch creature. We can kill it though. Bounce you as well, alright. And then 1 mana left, Painland. So I guess it's Tiny Bones. Hasty Tiny Bones. Swing for 8. Non-land permanent. I think we are... Block here, bat, take the boomerang. Hope to hit land. And we can't win, so we should block one of these guys, I guess. I don't know if we can leave him with Tiny Bones, though. I guess we could long goodbye it. Let's do it like this. Land on top, not so bad. Bat plus long goodbye, I guess. Okay. Betrayal. I guess we lose the Slasher here. I don't think we can give him back the bat. Take the Miner or the Tiny Bones? Feels like we can take the Miner here. Keep a little bit more life. that player's graveyard. Okay, I think it's this. Blocks, take 2. Oh, they can descend. I forgot about that. That's not good. Let's the Sanctuary come out. Well, we can drop to 1. We should have eaten that instead, actually. And if we eat, we can't attack with Cecil anyway. Ugh. Okay, so we chump block the Sanctuary. I don't know what to do with Cecil, though. There's no point in playing it, really. We can't attack or block with it. So what is the point of this? Is there any point? I guess we get life later. Alright, let's see the Sanctuaries come out. We can't block, though, because then we die. Oh, no, we actually can block this, because we get the lifelink, right? If we don't do this, though, we can attack and flip. Which is maybe better? I don't know how this order works. Hopefully we get the lifelink at the same time. I don't actually know. I think it's this. I think this is the play, but... Interesting, but unhelpful. Also, I forgot this thing has whatever it has. Fuck. So now we're trading either way. I guess it doesn't really impact what happens here. Now we have no blocker back. I don't know if we can win from here. We go up to 4. We attack, it dies. I forgot this thing had vigilance. I think there's no way to win from here, right? We needed to land on top. Land would have been huge. So they have to block. Which is fine, unless they make a mistake. But we need the bat back to block the next one? Yeah, I guess so. And -2 doesn't help. Okay, I don't think there's a way to do this. Maybe I'm just missing it, I don't know. Alright, everyone dies Death Touch. We have 1 blocker back. We can't play Annex, so we just sit here. It's a hasty skeleton with menace, we have nothing to do. Alright. Alright, that was a joyous game. We need 1 more land. I'm stuck on... Yeah, we got into 5 lands. Could have been okay. Alright, super duper fun.
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker.
Why is this comment something he likes? On the play, we got Realm of Co showing up. Do it. John Doe says, didn't you say something about giving your MTG account away if a Boros deck won? Yes. You're commenting that on the Boros Dragons deck. As if that's what I was referring to. Gruel. So this is actually the ramp deck. But I guess we'll just be efficient. I don't know. Exactly what I said is if a So I was playing against some weird janky Boros aggro deck with like 3 mana Perilous Snare, expensive removal spell, and other weird stuff in it. I said if that particular deck won the World Championship, I would give you my house. If any... Oh, and if that particular deck made it into the World Championship, you know, whatever, how many of our players make it in, then I would give you my account. Neither of which happened. This Boros Dragons deck happened to go 5-0 in some random Standard League event or whatever. That is not the same. Maybe get the slasher down here. Start putting on some pressure. Let them ramp to their heart's content. It's the Mac making noise. All right, there's no Roborord yet. We got plenty of answers for it in hand. Badger Mole, Big Badger Molin. And that is 4 mana right there. It's not a Roborord though, and we can actually exile this sucker. Or we can Tragic Trajectory it. So we'd shoot the Badger Mole and then minus it, which I guess is fine. Actually, we can do it however we want. I think we do want to kill the Badger Mole though, regardless. But it doesn't matter what order we do this in. Because they can't tap anything to make it indestructible anyway. So it don't matter. Drop to 6. Do you hear that clunk? Drop to 6. 18 to 6. That's a fat. Does it always make that sound? I feel like I've never heard that. Bonk. It's like someone just got hit with like a symbol or something. Like a monkey out of Aladdin.
You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker.
Why does this comment have 8 likes? Yeah, I'll give you my Magic account. If some janky Boros aggro deck with Perilous Snare wins the World Championship, you can have all my life possessions. The M-Dog says Boros may not be appealing to you in this regard. However, Boros discard is another dimension of madness you should embrace. I just hate Boros. I just think it's the most boring freaking color combination ever. Also, if you're gonna run Boros discard, why not just run you know, is it Monument discard? That's not always the best argument, you know, sometimes you just play stuff for fun. Let's not make the same mistake as last time. Let's play a slasher here first. And then a land. And get those juicy double triggers going. Opponent's got stick for 1. Or you just always have to resolve triggers? I can't remember. Down to 17, let's go. Okay. Probably should play my land first, to be honest. Instead of being cheeky. Opponent down to 13. Lizards are going crazy right now. Yeah, I'll go slasher, I guess. Green and mystery color cash grab. It's going to be Sultai Reanimator. Permanent card. Alright, these lizards might do it. Lizards are putting on a lot of pressure. Okay, slasher dead for now. Long goodbye. I'll drop a land here. Boom, boom. Actually, these cards are going crazy. Slasher OP. Fine Slasher. OP. Opponent's down to 7. It can't handle the heat, baby. Also, that's a great top deck against them. I don't see the auto win. Is Cure when it attacks or ETBs? Oh, we got him here. Kind of. We have 2 damage, but exile the whole graveyard. It's got to be game, right? Nah, they're cooked. They're done. That's game, baby. I don't think they're beating this. I guess they still could. Okay. Long goodbye, pretty useless. I still think this should be Shoot the Sheriff. I don't know why this card's in the deck. So they could discard the Sweeper and Kavira, but they don't. Nope, that ain't gonna do it, baby. That ain't doing it. They could get some life here. If they run towns, get a starting town back. All right, we got some blockers going. Let's see it. Doesn't matter, but it's a nice attempt. That is lethal right there. Actually, no, it's not. It's down to 2. It's close to lethal, though. We got the long goodbye no matter what. I'm having a heck of a time here. We're going to do one more. Even though we're over the 50-minute mark, which is usually where I wrap up these videos, we're going to do one more. I'm having a heck of a good time.
What an adventure. You're well on your way.
Technies says, please try Boros Artifact Control with no synthesizer? That will change your mind on Boros. I guarantee it won't. I know you like artifacts. Or maybe try the top placing Jeskai artifact deck from Worlds that was actually Jeskai with weapons manufacturing. All right, that I could do. That I could get around, I guess. We're on the playlist screen. I haven't played weapons manufacturing once. Every time I look at it, I just get this pit in my stomach. It just looks gross. It looks bad. It just looks like a bad card. I don't know why. That's just my gut feeling. I've never even played the card once. I just hate every time I play against it. I'm like, this card's dumb. I just can't get behind it. I just can't. Then we'll go bat over removal. No blocks. Last game of the day. Give me a good one. Give me that Auroboroid. I'm ready for it. Badger Mole. There's the Auroboroid. Breakout. I think you gotta take the Auroboroid here. Leave him with everything else. Leave him with the Badger Mole, as scary as that is. Figure out the rest later. Okay. This little thing can actually, it's got reach. But they got nothing to ramp into here, so I'm not that scared. I know we're leaving the mole, and maybe that's wrong. But I just want to jam in for damage. Alright, let's hope for a decent top deck. Because our hand's looking a little bit lackluster here. Another Badger Mole. 7 mana available. Pollinator. Not doing jack. Opponent getting in there for damage. Take that last card, thank you. I guess we can play Betrayal on this board. It doesn't get any better. It's fine. I wonder if they block this. Oh. Take that last card. Alright, let's see your top deck game. Can you top deck an Auroboroid or like a Behemoth, Craterhoof Behemoth? Just another Cub. Alright, that's fine. We're hanging in there. No blocks. Down to 6. We get to flip the Cecil if they double block. Which I guess they will here. Let me take out both. Drop to 4. I don't think we need to hold back Cecil because we're gonna play the big villager anyway. But I think they double block the Cecil here. Otherwise, you give us the juicy flip. You don't want to give us the juicy flip. Yeah, there you go. 1-on-1 is fine with me. No flip for us. Two, three, four, 5. Should probably do this. X equals 3. You could Sanctuary, but I have a 5/4 lifelink. opponent in the tank here. What is that last card then? The Harmonize? I guess you're thinking about what to harmonize? You have 8 mana? Nah. Then you just... That's a Tender Wild Guide. Why are we thinking so much? They trade a Wild Guide and a Badger Mole for our 5/4. It's not awful because we'll draw another one later anyway, right? It's a lot of lifelink to put on too. Okay. They risk the blowout. We don't got it. I think we get the Slash here over the Sanctuary. It's less mana efficient, but if we trade it in next turn, it does eventually come back. Kind of depends how long you think the game's gonna run. Don't block either way. Alright, level up Sanctuary on their end step. Just keep chipping away at them. Then you just top deck something. They did not. Finishing, I think we ranked up from like 1800 to top 1000. That was a heck of a day in best of 1. Whoever out there said I haven't been winning very much. There you go. That one's just for you. Cool. Wrap it up. The only thing I would definitely change is, I don't know what's up with that removal spell selection. I would not do that. I would get all of the Shoot the Sheriffs in there. Yeah, get rid of this Heartless Hack. Who's playing Outlaws? Is there an Outlaw? Let me know if there's a huge Outlaw that I'm missing. Run all 4 Shoot the Sheriffs, I feel like. Long Goodbye. Is there any ward? I mean, there could be, but Betrayal's very good. I would take this out. I would put in a Betrayal. Or like another Bat or something. But I think this would probably be a little better. Alcazaz is very good at ending games quickly. And it gives you the Wombo combo too. So do you really need Luis? I think I'd cut Luis for an Alcazaz if I had to make another change there. Raven Eagle is cool. Definitely filled the role when we needed it. Needed that Graveyard Hate in best of 1. Bat's always pretty good. Triple C the Vine Lasher put in work, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I would run something like this. I would definitely go more Shoot the Sheriff, and I'd throw in the extra Alcazaz. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to cast with 2 Sanctuaries, but 23 Swamp Sources, you'll be okay. And it gives you the Wombo combo kill out of nowhere. It's probably worth it over Luis, I think. Alright, wrap it up there. If you enjoyed today's video, you can like and subscribe and leave a comment. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.